I was 6. I was praying the rosary like I had learned in first grade in Catholic school. I was in fear. I was sitting in my bed, and I was going around each bead, one by one, praying for protection. And I was 8. My Nana had brought me to the waterfalls across the street where she grew up as a little girl. This place was so peaceful. I was mesmerized. I loved it there. And around that same time, I could hold my hands open and I could feel something, but I wasn't sure what it was. And I could also place them on myself and feel a certain way inside, but I wasn't sure what that was. Then I was 32. After months and years of infertility and adoption fall-throughs, we finally adopted our son. We were so happy, finally. After this long road, we finally had our second little boy. And I was sitting in the backyard with him, barefoot. It was a beautiful May day. He was about a year old. And we were both barefoot, and I was feeling so happy, finally. And then my phone rang. And our adoption lawyer said, somebody is contesting the adoption. And I sat there, it was just him and I just cried, and then I breathed, and then I prayed. And I said, God, just show me a sign. After all this, just show me a sign that this is going to be okay. And then a ladybug landed on his foot, right on his chubby little bare foot in the grass. I can still see his pudgy little foot, this bright red ladybug in the green grass. Thank you. That was my sign. Thank you. And then I was 39. I was feeling lost and disconnected. I was searching for this peace within me that I had felt all my life. Even at times where I sometimes would lose that peace, I could always find it. I could always do something, reach back in. I could always find that peace within me. But this time it was gone. This joy and this peace, it was gone. And losing your inner peace, it feels like you've lost a part of yourself, because you have. So there I was, hiking at 39 years old in the same place that my Nana had brought me as a little girl, my peaceful place. And I had my mala beads in my hand that I use for meditation. And I'm walking along this path, and I'm reciting a mantra in my head. I'm just breathing and praying. And then I start to talk to God, start praying, but just talking to him. And I'm saying, after all this, like, why? Why am I feeling this long journey? And then I start like shouting out to him, like into the trees. People probably thought I was crazy. And at one point I just said, show me some kind of a sign. Just show me, because I don't understand this. Just show me. And I looked down, and there's a trail of white wispy feathers all along my hiking trail. Not one, not a big bunch, just all along the path, one by one. So I picked each one up, and I held them in my hand. I'm crying, and then I just whispered, thank you. Because that was my sign. And in that moment, everything was connected. It would take me years to figure out exactly how it all worked, but my mala beads that I was using to meditate were like my rosary beads, one by one. That's something I could feel when I was 8. I would come to learn it was called Reiki healing energy. And I would go have Reiki done, then learn how to do it on myself, and then eventually learn how to do it on other people to give them that same calm that it brought me. Those signs were because I asked. And what now, at 42, what I now finally realize is that peace that I had been searching for, that it was within me. I just needed to learn how to connect to myself, to God. I just needed to connect to find it. Finally, I learned that. And what you're searching for, peace, love, courage, hope, needing to release, Whatever it is you're searching for, it's within you. You just need to find how to connect to that. But your soul will lead you to that. When you listen to your soul, it will guide you to the practices, the places, the people, the knowledge, the nourishment, whatever it is that your soul needs. It will guide you there. Your soul is the truth of who you are. Live your truth.